The minor mode. Part 1. Natural and harmonic minor, an artificial leading tone, and cadences. We hope that you have taken the time to actually do the paper and pencil exercises suggested in a previous video. If not, we strongly urge you to go back and do so, because we will be building on that foundation. Upcoming material will not be easier, but harder. A link to download the textbooks is in the description. Now that we understand each other, we have up to this point dealt exclusively with the major mode, pointing out that there are 7 primary tones and 5 secondary tones for a total of 12 tones in the octave. When played consecutively, they form a chromatic scale. The 7 primary tones of the major mode are organized in 2 identical and connected tetrachords. The 4 tones of each tetrachord follow the whole tone, and semitone pattern. The 2 tetrachords are separated by a whole tone. Now, just as there are 12 tones in major, there are 12 in minor. Don't forget, any of the 12 tones can become the tonic of a new key through the process of transposition, so there are 12 possible minor tonics as well. The closest relative of any major scale is the minor mode having the same key signature. We call it the relative minor, and its root or tonic is the 6th tone of the major scale, the submediant. It is a minor third below the root of the major scale. See the link in the description for more on the minor mode. The relative minor of C major is therefore A minor, which, like the key of C major, has no flats or sharps in its key signature. How observant were you? Did you notice our use of a lowercase letter to label the minor key? The relative minors of F major, G major, B flat major, D major, etc. are, respectively, D minor, E minor, G minor, B minor, and so forth. Notice the matching key signatures and the uppercase versus lowercase. Because the order of the tones is different, the 2 tetrachords of the minor mode are different, and the relationship between the individual tones is different. Look at the notes of the A minor mode. That's La, Ti, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Sol, La. As before, there are 2 tetrachords separated by a whole tone, but now the pattern of the lower tetrachord is whole tone, semitone, whole tone, La, Ti, Do, Re. The upper tetrachord is different. Semitone, whole tone, Mi, Fa, Sol, La. It changes the sound. The arrangement of tones in the minor scale creates new sounds and possibilities for chord progression, notably at cadences. Restricted to the unaltered tones of the minor mode, only the plagal cadence, 4/1, is possible at first glance. Notice our use of lowercase Roman numerals. The natural minor mode has no leading tone, and with no leading tone, an authentic cadence is not possible. Now, the minor 5/1 is an interesting sound too, but without a leading tone, the strong feeling of a cadential close is not felt. By the way, what note would be the leading tone of A? Yes, G sharp. So by raising the 7th tone of the minor mode, G or Sol, S-O-L, by a chromatic or large semitone, to G sharp or C, S-I, we make the dominant triad major. This action artificially transplants the leading tone of major to the minor key, essentially a diatonic or small semitone below the octave of the root tone of the minor scale, a major 5 to a minor 1, an authentic cadence in minor. Some modern composers have experimented with mixed key signatures, Bartók for one, but at this level of our study we simply add an accidental whenever we need the leading tone in minor. The minor key retains the key signature of its relative major. Where it comes to triads of the minor mode, the harmony, we use the harmonic minor scale as a pool of notes to draw from for making chords. In solfege, that's La, Ti, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Si, La. That explains why we add an accidental to raise the G by a chromatic semitone, though the key signature of A minor is the same as that of C major. Whenever the 7th scale degree has to function as a leading tone, we add the accidental, as in this cadence. Now that we've enjoyed an appetizer of minor tonality, we'll let it digest until we return next time with the entrée for what is not a minor meal. Be sure to give this clip a thumbs up and subscribe for updates. Thank you for watching.